It's June 29th, 2025. Yesterday on the 28th in Circle Restaurant, men were laughing about this. Said those guys, that attorney was they were paying him to let him go over and rape her. They said they didn't mind paying to go rape her because she's not a bad-looking older lady. And they had drugged her up before and told her to go say that. And then they were laughing how they drugged me and told me to say it before. Okay? Today in Golden Corral, idiots show up again. What do you mean they didn't mind paying him to rape her? Because she's not bad looking. It was supposed to be that they were paying to rape her because she's so ugly. I don't think Bill from the Freemason and that some guy named Pete running a drug scam on me is funny. And then people where in 19, the people that were doing this called these people idiots. The ones you are doing it, they called you idiots. Look at all these idiot people helping out. Look at all these low IQ people. They called you idiots and retards for helping out in this. Now I want you to think about it. Your husband is cheating on you. Him and his girlfriend's been trying to have you killed, and each attempt hasn't worked. So they hired some guy named Pete and Bill from the Freemasons to run a drug scam on me. Kicked in my door on the 6th day while we're up there. Do you know we didn't even have a bed to lay on? We were sleeping on an air mattress. We didn't have a refrigerator for 2 to 3 weeks. We had to order it once we got in there. We're living on an air mattress and out of a fishing cooler. We were basically camping in that house as we were slowly moving into it. By the second week, I'm almost passing out in front of the neighbor. You know where those guys in Circle Restaurant yesterday were laughing? Her waking up like that as if she didn't know what happened to her. I didn't. I'm bathing in water that's orange-brown, and I thought it was killing me. You take a shower, you wake up in the morning with bruises, throwing up, and personal infection, and you think the dirty well water gave you a personal infection. Thought it was giving me cancer. And here I'm being drugged, beaten, raped, and human trafficked out of that house, and they're running a drug scam of photoshopping and washing and drug confessions. There's over 10 to 20 prescription drugs that cause sleepwalking with no memory, without the illegal ones like LSD. Now, when you think it's funny that men have to drug women to beat and rape them, there's something wrong with you, and drug you up until you say something horrible. I've never talked to these people. I don't even know who that guy Pete is. He's the one that was impersonating the retired Judge Pete, friend with Ludick and Steven. And the Portage County Sheriffs were helping out when they didn't even know who he was. He was framing all of them. That Bill from the Freemasons, and the cartel were framing them all. Ran a drug scam. Where I was in Rural King in New Philly last week, they said they looked up the case. Her ex-husband hired 2 men on his own. One was supposed to be an attorney. And they were drugging her for fake confessions and Photoshop things in their own tapes. And framed her. And the agent that opened her case just let it run. And they think he stole the money from the case. And that's why it just got left running. And it was just 2 guys. Now, I would like to have the first and last name of the dirty attorney, because I'd like him to explain to the State Bar Association when it's right on Google. There is no excuse. It is totally illegal for an attorney to set up button cameras in your home, cyber stalking you. They face disciplinary charges with the Bar Association and criminal charges. It's 12 to 15 federal. First and last name, a dirty attorney, and Jack the Ripper rapist. Because I'd like him to tell them how they had special permission when they're going to say, we didn't even know about it. They did this on their own. And how you have fake sodium pentothal reports that you were drugging me to get the truth out of me when you drugged me and told me to say stuff. And Photoshop shower scenes in the other room to frame me in your own personal perverted stalking tapes. And how you were human trafficking me under drugs. I'd like you to explain that one to the State Bar Association. Where you people think it's funny, Officer Mark and the North Canton Jackson Police consider Bill from the Freemason and that some guy named Pete on his own drug cartel. The Massillon police officer in uniform last month said that they were playing Bill from the Freemason to get all his drug connections. That idiot, where that agent acted like he was going along with it, put all the drug connections in front of the police and feds with a court order for protected home custody for an FBI informant with threat and attempt to life. Legal police surveillance. Got them all under surveillance, and thousands went to jail because of his stunt. And all they had to do is streak that arrogant man's ego. That's it. Just let him do whatever he wants. He'd bring them all here. And they got him. On the news in Akron last year, it said the despicable act of some law enforcement feeding women and children back to drug dealers to get the drug dealers should never happen, but is happening. It's effective, but evil. Now, Agent John, when you're done playing with these damn fools, I like my money. You know, they thought they fooled the FBI, and they thought they left. They never went anywhere. I've had agents around me every day. I had someone, even in Golden Corral, they admitted yesterday they had drugged her and told her to say it before she said it. They were like, I know. Oh, they admitted that back on February 2nd, 22. At noon. And repeatedly. In 21. December 9, 21 to add in the Oakland apartment. The guy at the Hunger Task Force. May 25th, 21, 6 p.m. in Wendy's in Louisville. They were talking about the church people breaking in before, drugging me, telling me to say weird old monster stuff. You think it's funny to roofie somebody's drink and they don't even know you're in their house? Stab a lady in her sleep. Huh? Poor thing comes out of it throwing up, dizzy, almost passing out, giant bruises, and severely infected, and they don't know what happened to them. Go to the doctor, what on earth is wrong with me? And they're not even putting it together of a rapist. You know, I talked to a doctor. I said, I thought it was a dirty well water. They said, if that well water would have had E. coli in it, it would have made you that sick. I said, but it had iron in it, high levels. That wouldn't do anything. She said, but I understand why you thought dirty well water would have made you nauseous from showering and throwing up and infected, and even the bruising. Because if it would have had E. coli getting into your system, it would have made you that sick. But it didn't have E. coli. It had iron. Like she said, iron wouldn't do anything. See, I was trying to make sense out of it because I'd never seen her talk to anybody. When you think sexual predators playing a drug scam on somebody is funny, it's not. There's something wrong with you. I'm going to upload this.